What if we are the stars that were cast down to earth? Hey everyone, this is the Woman in the Wilderness where we reunite religion with the divine feminine.
In Revelation 12, John saw a red dragon sweep a third of the stars of heaven and cast them to the earth. A third here means a third part, meaning there were three distinct groups in heaven. The third part that followed Satan is mentioned later, after the first part come to earth. Satan's third part battles with Michael and the angels who love not their lives unto death and overcome the dragon by the blood of the Lamb. This means these angels lived and many died as mortals on earth. They were the ones falsely accused by the dragon and his followers, but the latter are eventually overcome and are also cast down to the earth. You see, in the ancient world, stars represented shining, glorious beings. People could ascend to be like these stars, shining eternally with celestial light, fixed and immovable in the heavens. Jesus called himself the morning star in Revelation 2, and says he will give us this morning star when we have his power and overcome all things. In another account of John's, he beheld Jesus' light and glory, as the glory of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth, even the Spirit of truth, which came and dwelt in the flesh and dwelt among us. Next, Jesus tells us, ye were also in the beginning with the Father, that which is spirit, even the Spirit of truth. In other words, we were like Jesus in the pre-existence. Abraham said, and I saw the stars that they were very great, and that one of them was nearest unto the throne of God, and there were many great ones which were near unto it. Later, Abraham speaks of noble and great ones who kept their first estate and had glory added upon them, whereas Satan and his followers did not. Those who did and go on to keep their second estate will have glory added upon their heads forever and ever. We are those noble and great ones Abraham spoke of, because we had a heavenly glory before we were even born. Like Jesus, who was the most glorious and nearest in likeness to God, we also radiated godliness and glory. We were the third part of the stars in heaven that condescended to come to earth, just like Jesus. But if we're like Jesus, does that take away from his greatness? And what does this mean for our relationship with him? We'll get into that next week. But in the meantime, you could study, pray, and find out more for yourself.